That's where I'm sitting. Me and my friends in about 6 months independence. And my attitude so chill and so crazy. My designer suit, I make this look crazy. Sexy baby,
I had to get to that part, the sexy baby. Hey, what's up, Chevy Red? How are you, love?
Hey
Welcome to
girl, I'm
Conversation.
listen, sipping the champagne. I'm good, girl.
Yes, your glass is cute.
Oh, thank you.
Mm, I need a little strawberry on mine.
Mm-hmm. It makes
Yes,
it a little more fancy.
a little fancy. Yes, ma'am. So, how are you? Welcome to Champagne and Conversation. So good to actually say hello to you in this way.
Thank you so much for having me on. I'm super excited. I always see the show, always see you have amazing guests, so I'm honored to be on here. Thank you for having me.
Yes, we had to have the Latin mommy on here and talk about all the amazing things that you have going on. I've been watching you, and I thought it was so amazing that you were. I guess I have to ask. Let me not assume, but when you were doing the "Hey y'all, welcome to da 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 da" on 99999, did you already know you were going to the radio, or you were just, as they say, manifesting that?
I was manifesting it. I didn't know.
Oh my
And
gosh. Well,
yeah,
congratulations. Cheers
thank
to
you.
you.
Thank you. Thank
Yes.
you.
Let me sip real quick.
Oh yes, into that. That is
Yes.
that's the goal.
Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have DJ Chevy Red, and she actually just started on, and I'll let her tell you all the great things, but radio station. But when she was, I guess, manifesting this, she would just get on in the morning and say, I'm gonna be on 99999.9, whatever it was. And I was like, okay. And then like a week later, you were on the radio. I was like, okay, wait a minute. She knew that's what she was about to do. But talk to us
Listen.
about it. How did it all come about?
So again, just in my car, I'm doing that. I was kind of like mimicking what my intro would be if I got a show on the radio.
Okay.
And so I was just doing that. And then there was an opportunity in a station here in Cleveland. And I'm like, all right, well, let's pump out some more videos. And then, closed mouths don't get fed. So I went and I asked about the opportunity and boom, here we are.
Did that. Congratulations to you
Yes,
on that.
thank you.
So you play all types of music, or is it just R&B and Latin music, and how is it?
Everything. I'm open format DJ, so I play literally everything. I go all the way back to the doo-wop days to now, every genre, every era. If it got a beat, I'm playing
I got that. I know, because you are the blend mommy. So tell us, how
it.
did you get started with being a DJ? I will tell you before you say that, it was always something that I wanted to do. I just never got into it. So I want to
Right.
know, when did you decide that you wanted to be a DJ, and how did it all begin for you?
So, I've always loved music. I've always known that I would be doing something in music. I didn't know what. I put my hand in making beats and things like that. But, going out one night, I was out kicking it and I have a lot of DJ friends. And, one of them was packing up for the night. And I was just sitting there. I don't know if it was the corona or what, y'all, but I was sitting there and I was like, I could do this. I could do this. I could be a DJ. I could be a bomb DJ.
Right.
And they was like, for real? And I was like, yep. So about 2 weeks later, I had my stuff and I started practicing. And I taught myself watching YouTube videos.
Really? Okay. All right. So you got into it, and clubs, was it clubs that you started in, or did you do like private house parties? How did you really get your
Uh,
confidence up?
yeah,
Hmm.
I got my debut was in the club. I had a couple club things.
Oh wow,
Um,
that's really getting out there when you have
oh
to move the
girl,
crowd
listen.
immediately.
And I had my first gig, I think it was even before the 6 month mark of me getting my table. Like I was working. When my kids went to bed, I was up all night until I had to take them to school, took them to school, and then I took a nap. I was on my table 8, 10 hours a day, you
Wow.
know, practicing, and I came out like that. And when I came out, it was like, whoa, what just happened? You just got the table. I'm like, listen, I'm ready to go.
Ready,
So
right? Well,
in the
no,
clubs, some private events for people I know and everything. And then I really got into putting videos on Instagram. And that's where I really have gotten my quote unquote shine, I guess you'd say. I have gotten noticed with
mhm.
putting my videos on Instagram. Not a lot of DJs, or let me even say more specifically, women in the industry as DJs actually put videos and content of them actually spinning. And I think that's kind of what set me apart. I wasn't just trying to be cute, you know what I mean? I was coming on in there hoodies and in my
You was
buns, but
partying with a purpose.
I was going, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's what's up. And your blends are amazing. I've watched you, as you stated, on Instagram, and I think I clipped maybe two or three the other night, and I was trying to figure out, okay, which one of these do I want right now? But it was just like, okay, I think I'll use this one now, use this one later, whatever. But it was really cool just to, to watch. And of course, gotta give the female love. It's a few great DJs that we've been introduced to on Instagram, or at least through the quarantine, I would say, because some of them I was not familiar with prior to us, going into quarantine. So it's been amazing to watch, the energy, the vibe. Everyone has kind of a little different style. And of
Hmm.
course, with you having the international flair, it's always amazing to be able to fuse those things because you do the Latin part, the salsa and that, and then you mix it with, kind of the pop, hip hop. The part of it as well. So I think that that's amazing. And then you had the show, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at her go.
Yeah.
Growing up, what were your musical influences?
Oh boy. So my mom, she's not an artist or anything, but my mother, her taste in music is so wide. Like her variety is so big. So growing up, I listened to rock, freestyle, everything. Anita Baker. I mean, it just went all over the place. All over the place. And I would say that my mom is a big part of who I am musically and the wide range of music that I have, the
Okay.
knowledge that I have. And the
Mhm.
reason I'm able to rock with everybody. Um, I would also say, just a lot of the artists, a lot of other DJs growing up, just seeing them, not knowing I would be a DJ, but like I said, anything with music, it's intriguing to me, and I love it. So
Yeah, that's definitely a plus if you enjoy it, of course.
yeah.
But when you got into your music, what was your first kind of genre when you started to spin? Was it automatically R&B, or was it, what kind of music were you listening to or spinning at the beginning?
All of it.
Okay.
Honestly, all of it. I didn't put myself in a box of, oh, I'm just gonna play this or anything. Like it was just a mix of everything.
And the clubs welcomed all types
Oh yeah.
of music. Okay, because sometimes people start out in a jazz club, or start out in some sort of
Right.
pop setting, and they have to play it this way first, and then graduate to what they really want to do. So it just I was just trying to see if you had that limitation, or you were actually able to do what you wanted.
No, not really, because here in Cleveland, there's so much diversity. You do have your Latin nights, but even with your Latin nights, we're playing hip hop, we're playing freestyle, we're going back. You know what I mean? We're playing everything. So, I guess I might have been, lucky to get that as my beginning. So I never had to, like I said, stay in a box with something specific.
So you were in Cleveland, and then you left and went to Nolans.
I went to NOLA, baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you
Man,
were
I'm
there
beautiful.
during I guess the first part of the quarantine? Yeah,
Yes.
okay. And
Well,
then
I moved there in
that
2019.
storm,
Oh yeah.
you were okay, so you were still there then, right? Okay,
Yes.
so what led you to New Orleans?
So my hubby is originally from Louisiana.
Okay.
So I met him here back in 2012, not 2000, 2012. Oh, girl, I can't do the math. Hold on. Let me not mess that up. I
Yes,
met him,
let's not
yeah,
mess that up.
yeah,
I'll be sending
2013,
you all a
14,
anniversary gift.
listen, something like that. But we met here, and we stayed here for a while. And after a couple years, it was like, oh, I've been here in Cleveland my whole life. You want to go back to the South? I know you miss your family. All his family is there. And so we made a decision and we went down there. I was like, let's go. Let's go do it. I've been here all my life. I'm ready for something new. So let's go ahead and go to Louisiana so we could be, closer to his family. And I loved it. Well, I'm back in Cleveland now,
I
but
know.
I
So I was gonna
loved
say,
it.
what happened? Why are you back in Cleveland?
So everything was good. It was great, but the kids, because we have 3 children, they were kind of having a harder time adjusting.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, as parents, our kids are the number one priority. Their happiness
Right.
is the most important thing. So we came back because all of
Yeah.
our family, all of my family is here. And
Yeah.
of course, I'd be lying if I say I didn't miss being home too. So we came back and everything is going good. It's going good. The
Everything's
snow,
going good because then you got the radios. I guess you got the opportunity there in Cleveland once
yeah,
you return, right? So I guess it was meant to be in terms of
yes.
moving around. Yeah, congratulations on that.
Thank
And
you.
you also have a product line. So I want you to share the product line. And of course, guys, we are wearing part of her product line here. And of course, you'll see us with the lips all over her post and such because she is the red lips. So talk to us about that and please share your social media, website, all of that so that they can find this amazing product.
Yes,
My
definitely.
shameless plug.
And
Uh-huh.
so I'm DJ Chevy Red, and the red comes from my love of red lipstick. I've always worn red lipstick. Red lipstick for me symbolizes confidence and power. Like when I walk in a room or somebody walks in the room, they got a nice bright red lips on. I'm like, oh, that's business right there. They mean business. So that's where the inspiration comes from. So I have a lipstick line. It's a creamy matte lipstick. I have a duo package. It comes with a liner and the lipstick. And you guys can follow me on Instagram at DJ Chevy Red, and that's DJ CheviRed official on Instagram. So DJ Chevy Red official. And the website is www.chevyred.com. You guys can inbox me, however, whatever is easier. So go ahead and place your order. Okay.
Yay. And you forgot to mention your hair that you
Oh,
have
and
something.
everything. Yeah,
You don't
and
have
you
it
know what?
out, but she
I
has
hate
this
that I don't have it
amazing
out.
curl. And so she has a curl that, I have yet to use that also because anyway. But
It's
talk to us
listen.
about it.
I get it. Going the
I have
natural
not
thing, right?
mastered the engineering of those curls like you. It's just not happening right now. So
Girl, you see this tomorrow wash day, and I'm gonna sit down for 4.5 hours and do my curls.
see,
But
that's why it doesn't work for me because I do not have 4.5 hours to do that.
right,
But at any rate, share what it is and how you actually can get that as well.
yeah. So the same way with ordering, go ahead and follow me on social media, DJ Chevy Red official, or go to the website chevyred.com. But it's called Just Curling, and it's a curl defining pudding for curly hair. It moisturizes, it shines, and it really defines your curls. Like you said, I have big. Oh God, I got a lot of curls. Big curly hair, and it works on all different textures, types, anything. So
So she says, I haven't tried it yet, but I do
let's
not have 4 hours to sit and play. But yes, I do have it though. I will tell you I have the product. So we'll see how it goes.
cheers to the all
Cheers
day.
to
The
that.
wash day
Yes.
is literally a whole day.
Listen, maybe we'll have to do this. You'll have to sit on here with me and walk me through it because otherwise it
So
will
I
not
got you,
happen.
girl.
Yes. So you have another amazing brand that actually drew me to you. One, because Lil Mo I really like her as well. And we've had some interaction early on in the 2000 music scene. And so you do a show, or we're doing a show called Rhythm and Robes, which I
Yes.
loved the thought of
Thank
it,
you.
the energy behind it, the sexiness with it, the whole vibe. So you need to bring that back. I don't know if
Yes.
it just stayed in New Orleans or if it's coming back to Cleveland, but Rhythm and Robes, guys. And you probably will see a few of her clips on Instagram, but it's super, super hot. And talk to us about how that came about.
So Rhythm and Robes. Um, I wanted to do something different. Like I said, I was posting content on my videos and everything. But then I'm like, I kind of want a series or a show. And I'm like, what could be something different? A lot of people had the quarantine parties. A lot of people had, things that were kind of similar. And I was like, I want to add something different. Have it spicy, but have it fun, you
Right.
know? And so I was thinking of names and everything. And I'm like, you know what? I want that kind of sexy, cool vibe. And so Rhythm and Robes came along. And so what Rhythm and Robes is primarily R&B, throwback R&B, old school classic R&B, the feel good music, that baby making music. And I'm in my robe, some lingerie, I have my wine, and I just really set the mood. The lighting, the candles, everything. I set the mood for that at home relaxation time that we all
Right.
need. And so that's Rhythm and Robes. And Rhythm and Robes is coming back. So the
Okay.
moves, everything with the moving from down south to coming up here has just been crazy. I have to set up my basement now with all the lights and everything. But as soon as I get that together, girl, we're back at it because Rhythm and Robes, that's a
Yeah,
thing.
that was fire. I like that a lot. And that's actually how I found you. Because I think Lil Mo's show was the one that I, kind of caught
Mhm.
and or joined in. I shouldn't say caught, but I joined in on and I was like, whoa, who's this? And what are you doing? And it was
Yeah.
really cute. And so I thought, all right, well, every night that I would try and catch you, you had a new guest. So you did host new guests. And like you said, the vibe was nice. So, just a different way to do what we were doing in the midst of the quarantine and the sadness and, the darkness that we were in at that moment. You still were able to bring some candlelight, I guess. But
Yes. Listen, I was waiting for my light to get a little bit brighter like D9, but it didn't happen yet. We gonna speak on that one too.
carry on. Just go ahead.
Right.
Whatever you want to say, go right ahead. I know that you were hosting or you were actually doing some of the skating. I don't know if it was actually a party or you had done some skating clips as well and you were incorporating music from, some of the new music that was out. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun too. So you actually were part of or have been mixed into the quarantine, the club quarantine and all of that. You were attending those events and then coming out and doing your own thing. Is that what the idea of it was?
For the Rhythm and Robes.
No, just your skating parties, the ones that you
Oh no,
were
just
doing.
the skating. I just love skating. I've always loved skating,
Okay.
and it was summertime in Louisiana. It's always hot and everything, and so once the Bruno Mars song "Skate" came out,
Yeah.
once a page called Rose. So it's the way that they write it, but it's a big skate community. And I started following them back. They started following me. I started watching their clips and stuff. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go get my skates again. Let me get my skates because I love to skate. Skating is it's just like music. Like you
Yeah.
just free. You can create and just be.
I love to skate too, but I'm just like, all right, it's been a long time since I've been on a pair of skates. And when you're like, okay, I've been in and not in the gym, I'm like, these skates hurt because the balance of them, and
It's a
just trying.
level.
Yeah, I'm like, I just got on some and I was like, okay. And I used to be in the skating, in the skating rink, maybe, or at the skating rink, maybe 3 times a week at least.
Mhm.
So I need to get back. I don't know where we could go as adults to do it, at least where I am, but at least when I was younger, girl, I had the white skates with the pom pom. It
Ah,
was
come on.
all a good time. Yes. And when I could skate backwards, oh, it was great. So yes. When I
Yeah,
saw you doing it, I was like, I'm jealous. I want to go.
yeah.
So
Skate
yes,
is
we'll
love.
have to make sure that when we can actually get out and get together. But you had an opportunity to come close to where I am. You were in DC and was that holiday party? What were you doing?
Yeah, DC was just some business things, potential clients and things, having some meetings and just hanging out with some friends. I have a really good
Yeah.
friend who lives out there also, so visiting with her and just going to see DC. I've never been there, and listen, the excitement and the joy when I got to go see the Abraham Lincoln statue, I can't even tell y'all. After I got over the 20
The
minutes
joy.
of walking up them stairs, and halfway I had to sit down because I couldn't breathe. I was like, oh my goodness. But
Yes.
once I got up there, it was so amazing. It was amazing to see it right there. It's so big.
Yeah.
So
Was that the only one you were able to go to? Because some
I
of
went
them
there,
are closed.
went to the all the ones that's over there. Girl, I can't remember the name. The
Well,
real tall one.
the
And
Lincoln Memorial, and then there's the Martin Luther King, which is a new one.
I
But they're
didn't get to
all
go
like right
there.
there in their vicinity. You didn't get to go to that
I
one?
didn't get to go to that one because we were walking. We were gonna get the little moped things, but then the squirrels started attacking when we got something to eat, and I was like, okay, I'm ready to go.
That is
But
funny. Yeah, it's several. It's maybe about six or seven, that you can
right,
go, the monuments that you can go to, and then of course the museums, if you put that into another day.
yeah,
Tourist wise, it's great. I haven't done that in years, but yes, I know a lot of people enjoy it. So yeah, you'll have to come back when it's not
oh
COVID,
yeah,
because I was so shocked that you all were out moving around in that time. I was like, oh, DC, Maryland had it bad.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Yes,
just, we just make sure that we're safe, wear the mask and everything, vaccinated and all of that good stuff, and like if you see me when I'm moving, if I'm out or anything, listen, I'm staying away from the people. I'm in my own little
right.
area. So I do take precaution and I'm not out here often. Believe me, I stay home.
Yeah. Well, I know everybody was getting cabin fever, so at some point you had to break camp at some point.
I
But
take it.
I'm just like now with everything going on. Well, I've been in the entire time for the most part,
Mhm.
so I'm like, okay, I'll figure it out. But for now, I'm gonna stay in.
Right.
What do you have new going on for 22? Do you have anything planned? Can we get an exclusive?
Yes, well, okay, you can get an exclusive because nobody knows this yet. I have an interview coming up with Mr. Anthony Hamilton, and
Nice.
I'm super excited about that from a radio show. Next month I'll actually be performing in Las Vegas. And girl,
Really?
listen, I can't sleep
Where?
thinking about it. It's a big entertainment expo. It's it's for like DJs and vendors for
Okay.
in the wedding scene, party scene, any and everything you need for an event, a party, a
Okay.
wedding, things like that. Really big expo um, in Las Vegas at the South Point Hotel. And yeah, I'll be getting up there doing a set. I'm super excited. First time
That's
in Vegas to perform, and hopefully, I'm praying we're gonna speak it into existence that leads to more opportunities in Vegas because I could see myself in Vegas cutting up.
I was gonna say I may have to meet you out there, but we'll see. We'll see
Girl,
how
come
it
on.
goes. Girl, I love it there. But I love Carlos Santana. Anybody that knows me know if I'm missing, I'm at a Carlos Santana event because
Yes.
I cannot wait to get back to one of those. Girl, it's like it's mesmerizing. It's orgasmic, if I can
He,
say.
he is one of
It's
my favorites.
ridiculous. His
Yeah.
performance is ridiculous, and it's so amazing.
I
And
go
you
to
would say,
sleep
is
to
that what
Black
you say?
Magic Woman. Girl,
Yes,
love.
yes. And at the House of Blues, it doesn't matter if you're at the top or the bottom in the middle. It's all an experience. Yes. So I cannot wait to get back to another Carlos Santana event. I don't even
Yes,
care.
I've never been to one, and I would love, love, love to go.
Oh, well, we're gonna have to look on the calendar and see. Oh
Yes.
my gosh, yes. So as it relates to 2021, I do want to get your take on um your highlights. What were the great moments of 2021 for you?
Ooh, for 2021. Girl, you put me on the spot. Um, why can't I think? I'm having like a brain fog. Oh my goodness. I know I did some dope things in 2021.
Yeah.
Girl, I can't even think right now. Now I'm like, oh my God, look at me on the
Okay, so
spot.
while
Usually
you're
I'm
doing
doing
that,
this.
while you're doing that, what about music? Did you enjoy, like, for instance, the verses? Did you like any of the verses, or were there any, albums that were released that you really enjoyed over, the course of the year? Anybody that became known on the industry scene that you were interested in and, took a liking to? Anything like that?
The verses, I love everything about the verses. The Jill Scott, the Erica Badu, love, love, love every moment of that. The Patti LaBelle, and especially when Gladys,
Yes.
love, because I'm old school. I love the classics.
Hmm.
Jada, listen,
Girl.
that's all we need to say is
We
Jada.
might we might have to fight over that one.
Jada. What?
Look,
Oh
look,
no.
hence the kiss, right? Hence the kiss.
Okay, and then of course the best one of all of them, the Bone Thugs. Come on, Cleveland in the house, baby.
Yeah, it
Yes,
was good. That wasn't one of my favorites, but yeah, it was a good one. I mean, separate and apart from some of the unfortunate activity, but yeah, once it really
right,
got going, it did take us back and give us
right,
that true kind of experience. So I will say it was a good one though. But versus overall, I'm here for it. Whenever they say this one comment, I'm like, okay, let's go. Because I thought it was good.
right,
Um, Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One was a big one for me last year. So, and I've heard that a couple of times as I asked for people to give me their 2021 take. So it's always good to
right.
find out, what were your highlights of 21. But of course, your radio show, you signed on for it before
Yeah.
the top of the year. So you could say that as one, of course.
Yeah,
And then,
the radio show, then everything that came with Rhythm and Roll. So like the interviews with Hall of Famer, Ed Reed, Lil Mo, all the guests that I've had, all the
yeah,
people that I've met, the
right.
opportunities that I've
Right.
had, um, just everything, everything. And
Yeah.
2020,
Girl,
even
I
that
said
year,
that yesterday. I was like, is it 20 or 22? What is it? It's
even
all running together at this moment.
at this point, right? And even
Yes.
last year was actually, during the pandemic and everything, but was still good for me. A lot of opportunities came with that. I got to perform with Adina Howard,
Oh,
met
okay.
other artists, and just the whole networking of it all was really good for both years, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, it was COVID, but yes, in terms of meeting new people and kind of being able to tap into things that you may have wanted to do, it was all the
Yeah.
way an
Oh, and
experience.
girl, hold on. How can I forget the cruise? See, that's what I was telling you. Like, I just had brain fog. The
See,
cruise. I DJ'd for a Royal Caribbean cruise.
indeed you
Um,
did, and that was nice. Where did you
yes,
go?
in
Where was the cruise?
November, and I left on my birthday, girl. So it was just great. We went to St. Thomas, St. Martin, and
Okay.
Coco Cay, and it was beautiful. I've never been out of the country, so it was a great experience. I never had been on a cruise before. Met a lot of great people. Have opportunities coming from that, and just got asked back
Great.
to do a
Congratulations.
cruise in April. So
Oh, I
there's
well, I
another
will not
exclusive.
attend the cruise with you. I'm sorry, but I will not do
Right,
that, but I will meet you in Vegas. Don't worry.
right. But the cruise, I kind of felt safe because everybody had to have a negative COVID test, literally no more than 48 hours prior to the boating. Everybody had to be vaccinated, both shots. So it's kind of a little bit more comfortable. Like, okay. And then as the DJ, I ain't by everybody. I stay in my thing, my little area. I grab me a drink, like go to the room.
No, I'm sorry. I can't. That one will not be sold to me. I
No,
cannot
no,
do
no,
it.
no, girl. I understand. Listen, I understand.
Yes, maybe fly to one of the islands, but no, not on the cruise ship. I can't do it. I don't think I can do it right now. I need about 5 more years for a cruise again.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, please let us know what you have coming up and also where to find you. You all have an app on your radio for your radio station, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so what's the app? And everyone can find you on the app to be able to listen to your shows outside of what you actually post, because I know you go live when you're on the radio, but
Yes. So for the app, it's on Google and Apple. It's 95.9 WOVU. You guys can download that app. You can listen. You can also go to the website. You can stream it live also at, oh God, it's a bunch of W's. www.wovu.org. And you guys can listen live while I'm on the radio. And then if you're in Cleveland, shout out to all my Cleveland people. It's on 95.9 FM, WOVU.
yeah, now you have to go and do guest DJing at the arena.
Yes, listen, I'm trying to get NBA All-Star Weekend. We're working on it. Let's manifest it.
Is it there? Is it going to be in Cleveland?
Yes, it's in Cleveland this year.
Really?
Hmm.
Wow. Yes, you got to do that. Party something. Absolutely. We're going to put that in. We're going to put that out for you for sure.
Yes.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been amazing to sit and talk with DJ Chevi Red. I am so happy that she was able to share the amazing music that she's been putting out by way of DJing and her products. And we look forward to seeing more of her actually on Instagram as well as radio stations. And now she's moving about even in the quarantine. So look for DJ Chevy Red wherever you can. Well, we're not officially in quarantine any longer. I just am. So don't
Right.
mind me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
stay
get
there
it.
for a little longer. Don't worry about it. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, please follow her. And DJ Chevy Red, thank you so much for your contributions and your excitement and all the energy and vibe that you put out on your platform, lady. I do
Thank
enjoy
you.
it and wish you much success moving forward.
Thank you. And the same to you. Again, it was an honor to be on the show. I wish your show so much success. Thank
Thank
you for rocking
you.
my red lipstick, girl. It looked good on you. And again, it was a pleasure. And we
Yes,
definitely have to do it again. And after the 5 years, we
absolutely.
definitely gotta link up and meet and go skating.
Absolutely. We're gonna do that soon for sure. Cheers, Mama. Stay with me just a moment. I'm gonna
Hello.
take us out of here.
All
Thank you.
right.